I think that one of the biggest hurdles that these new AI features on our smartphones face is the simple fact that these features are really more like a tool and their application is extremely broad. When you look at a more typical feature, something like Best Take or Add Me, these features only do specifically what they are meant to do. But features like Magic Editor's Reimagine can actually be used to do a whole bunch of potentially interesting and novel things. In this video, I'm going to show you a couple of things that I am using some of these new AI features to do on my Pixel 9 Pro Fold. So obviously on these new Pixel devices, if you go into your wallpaper and style, jump into more wallpapers, you will see this AI wallpaper section where you can select a category, use a prompt. We're just going to hit inspire me and it's going to kind of randomize something and it's going to create a wallpaper for me, something that has been generated by AI. And this is very cool. I've used a lot of these and they often look very, very good. But I'm going to give you sort of an alternative to this. So this is Pixel Studio, and in Pixel Studio, you can type in a prompt and it's going to generate an image for you. And this generation actually happens locally on your device. This is not being sent to a data center like Gemini would. This is actually being done locally. What we're going to do is we're going to locally generate an image using Pixel Studio, and then we're going to do some fun things with it using Magic Editor and Reimagine. So let's just click the first one up here. It's a prompt that they're sort of giving you as a suggestion, a vibrant coral reef teeming with colorful fish in the style of an underwater photograph, lots of fish. So there's your image, but we're going to click on the little refresh thing, and it's going to quickly make a brand new image of that. There you go. So let's go ahead and save this. And now we're going to open it up inside Google Photos because we need to do more with this. It's not particularly high resolution for one thing, so you can't really use it as a wallpaper yet. It would look a little bit blurry, not so good. Let's click on the edit button and we're going to click on Magic Editor in the bottom left. And what we're going to do first off is click on the little magic wand in the bottom and do auto frame. So it is now being thrown to a data center. And what it's going to do with the first image is zoom out and generate the things that are around it. So this was the before, this is the after. Now you have some other options, but the one that zooms out is the one that we're going to go with. So now we have an image that is actually large enough and high enough resolution to be a wallpaper. But let's take it a step further. Let's actually draw a big circle right there, and we're going to click on Reimagine, and let's type something in. We're going to type in hammerhead shark. I think that would be really cool to see there. So let's send it, and again, it's being sent to a data center, and now it's going to generate, hopefully, a very realistic hammerhead shark, and it's going to put it right there where I circled. There you go. There is our hammerhead shark, a couple of different options. I like that one there. He looks a little bit derpy, and I like that. So now let's go ahead and click on our check mark, and let's save a copy of that. So now what we have is an image that could absolutely be used as a wallpaper. It's high enough resolution, and we have customized it. We've done what we want to do with it, and I think it actually looks pretty good. Future editor Shane, I want to step in here. It's actually been several days since I initially filmed this video, and what I want to do is I want to show you several more images that I have made with this exact same process. So this image of a tree in sort of an anime style, absolutely high enough resolution to use as a wallpaper. This is a really cool one of a sort of tornado that you might have seen in another video as the wallpaper on my Surface Duo 2. It looks really, really good. We have this one here that I actually made for my wife. This is Gengar doing some knitting or crocheting. I don't actually know which one is which, but again, we zoomed it out, added some extra stuff in, and now it's big enough to be a wallpaper. This is the one that I made earlier today, and I actually posted it on Threads because I was so happy with how this looked, really capturing that fall style. And let me just show you what this looks like on my Pixel 9 Pro Fold so that you can just really see how well this works. It is absolutely high enough resolution. I'll let you get really nice and tight on the screen here. You can see that that looks good. This does not look like some AI generated image that's low quality. I continue to just be shocked with how well this works. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to fire up a wallpaper app that I've used for a long time. This is Backdrops, and you can do this with just about any application that you want. What we're going to do is we're going to find a wallpaper, and then we're going to basically remix this wallpaper. We're going to change something about it to make it better, to make it fit what I want more directly. So we found a wallpaper that I think is going to work well. We're going to go ahead and save this. We're going to jump over to Google Photos and see what we can do. So of course, once again, we're going to click on the edit button down below, and then we're going to click on Magic Editor, and we're going to try and circle some stuff and change stuff around. So what I want is for these hills to look older, like softer, more rolling, and to maybe add some fog. So there's what I've selected. There is my prompt, and we'll see what this is actually able to come up with. And there you go. That is a very different looking image now with some softer mountains. They're still fairly steep looking, but we've definitely added some fog in there as well, which I think looks good. That actually looks really, really quite good. That's basically what I was wanting. The mountains are kind of snow-capped a little bit as well. I think that looks pretty good. You could absolutely now use this as a wallpaper. Let's go ahead and save this copy, and we'll zoom that in so that you can see kind of full screen what kind of resolution that we're looking at. Could you use that as a wallpaper? Absolutely, you could. Now, I do want to say that I've tested this on wallpapers with sort of different styles, and it's been a little bit hit or miss. Some of them have been weird. Some of them have worked really, really well. In fact, the wallpaper I'm using right now is a good example of it working really well. So I found this one on Backdrops as well. And I just didn't like the little tag that said poison on it. So I selected that area and I hit erase, and it just sort of filled it in. And I think what it came up with is extremely convincing, and that is what I'm using as my wallpaper right now. So it is a little bit hit or miss. I actually tried one the other night testing this, and it was like a picture that had like a cat in it, and I tried to change it to a dog, and it was a really weird looking dog that it came up with. So it's not perfect, but I think you can do some pretty cool stuff with this. So guys, what I would love to hear from you is, have you found any weird, novel ways to use these AI tools, be it Reimagine in Magic Editor, be it Pixel Studio, or be it Gemini, something like that? Like I said, they're very broad. They're tools. They can do any number of things. I actually saw somebody the other day on Threads, and I cannot remember who it was, but they said that they had a sheet with a bunch of meetings or something on it. They took a picture of it, told Gemini to add those dates to their calendar, and it did that apparently very, very easily and seamlessly. And I'm like, that is absolutely amazing. So give me some instances down below. How are you using these tools? Hopefully it'll help kind of spread some ideas around and get people thinking about ways to actually implement these tools, the tools that they have on their phones. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more content like this. And until next time, stay nerdy, my friends.